From a $520 million lawsuit to a mom that is completely done with the game, these are 15 times Fortnite pissed off parents. And we gotta start with the parents of 2 children in Canada who noticed something was very off about their kids.
It becomes unbearable at home. They won't go for dinner. Sometimes they won't shower. It's actual addiction.
There was no question in their minds. The cause of this was their favorite game, Fortnite. The parents immediately filed legal action against Epic Games, accusing them of designing Fortnite to create a dependency in users, and even went as far as claiming Epic hired psychologists to make it very, very addictive. They spent almost 3 years battling their case, and this month, there was a breakthrough.
Parents suing the makers of the popular game Fortnite, clearing a legal hurdle. A judge allowing a class action suit now to move forward.
Most people would argue it's the parents' job to take care of their kids. However, many parents are claiming it's a little too easy to get tricked online.
He gave me his email and password and then he said, don't log in, but I'm just giving proof that I'm not gonna scam you.
Epic recently introduced accounts specifically for children, which locks them out of the game until they write a date of birth. If they're too young, the account is banned until a guardian can unlock it. And while it's a good idea, some parents say it wasn't introduced fast enough.
Over 300 charges in 15 minutes.
Guys, this is it! Video gaming is done! This has gone too far! And guess what I'm gonna do? You're never gonna see this again!
Fortnite was making over $5 billion a year at this point. While you see parents going crazy on the internet, things got serious in December of 2022 when the FTC revealed Epic Games broke the law.
The maker of the popular video game Fortnite has agreed to pay $520 million for violating FTC rules.
Much of that fine stems from allegations the company collected personal information of players under age 13 without their consent or their parents' consent.
Originally, Fortnite never had refund tokens or a way to cancel purchases, which made it very easy for kids to buy skins accidentally. The item shop is also on a time limit, so one of the biggest reasons to buy anything is the fear of missing out, which really upset parents.
And then he says to me, well, Mom, there's only 13 hours left, or I'm not going to be able to buy this skin. I have to do it now. They're going to take it away. I won't be able to do it. It's a one-time only sale. I have to do it now.
$245 million of this fine will be given back to the players, which is a mind-boggling amount, but not every lawsuit ended with a great result. On December 8th, 2018, Russell Horning, aka the Backpack Kid, made a video with BuzzFeed where he judged people's Fortnite floss dances.
Ever since they put it in the game, the dance has gotten bigger and bigger ever since, so it's pretty cool that they put it in.
Little did we know this mindset would completely change just 10 days later. The floss dance was now the center of attention in a lawsuit against Epic Games, which came out of nowhere, with the basis of the entire suit claiming his work was used without permission. This was met with immediate backlash from the internet, but it turns out someone else was behind all of this, his mother.
It was really my mom and my management that did the lawsuit. I'm kind of just a kid having fun in life. I'm just letting the adults do all the busy work. But like from a mom standpoint, like a manager standpoint, they think that they're taking advantage of me.
When I talk about Fortnite's darkest hour, I'm speaking literally, because this black hole changed gaming forever. For 2 days straight, players left staring at a blank screen, and nobody knew when the game would come back online. For a lot of kids, they believe Fortnite had shut down forever.
God, get it right up! God, bro!
Parents were furious after spending hundreds of dollars on a game and thought it was all for nothing. It was a pretty hectic few days, but when Fortnite finally returned, the controversies would only escalate. Let's be real, Fortnite has always been approved by parents way more than games like Apex or Call of Duty thanks to the cartoony graphics. That's why the bear hug emote was such a big problem. In August 2021, players discovered a glitch that ruined Fortnite's reputation. Immediately, Epic removed it from the store and the emote was locked forever. News articles went viral and parents became concerned about what else you could do in the game. And that wasn't helped by Fortnite's countless R-rated skins, because collabs weren't just Iron Man anymore. We were now able to play as the Predator and even Deadpool. Obviously, they're notorious for gore, swearing, and violence, so parents were worried their kids might get a little too inspired from these characters. Well, this hasn't stopped Epic, who are already planning more crossovers with things like Dead Space and Family Guy. Doesn't mean they aren't careful though, because they previously canceled the Mortal Kombat collab and chose Uncharted over The Last of Us. this. At the end of the day, we all want supportive parents who aren't scared of video games. A good example is Xenon, who rose to fame in 2020 as one of the best players in the world, but soon will be blacklisted from the game. Despite being better than millions of players, he was only 9 years old, and so to get around this, he streamed with his dad, who also ran the social media accounts. Despite having the consent of his parents, this was still a big problem for Epic Games, and one morning, Xenon woke up to a heartbreaking message.
Não é! Eu também tô em tudo!
Na arena?
Em tudo!
Epic says that you have to be 13 to play Fortnite Cups, and banned Xenon until midnight on his 13th birthday. His parents were very upset, calling him a prodigy and saying they'd give up all their earnings just to let them play again. Something that really could have been avoided was the release of the most controversial skin. On April 25th, 2020, the item shop updated to reveal Rue, and immediately people drew comparisons to a certain uniform for World War II. The inspiration was obvious, but Epic Games didn't notice until the internet pointed it out. Rue was blacklisted from the item shop, never to return again, and it was revealed that creators with locker bundles are banned from using her. But that's nothing compared to one of the darkest days Fortnite has ever seen. In April 2019, there's a POI in the map called The Block, which changed every week to a fan-made location. On April 2nd, it was transformed into a mansion, and it looked incredible, but in the basement, people found a shocking scene. The internet called out Epic for not checking the maps before releasing them, and parents were so outraged, it led to the removal of The Block entirely. But sometimes parents can be upset over some pointless things. Fortnite is usually pretty careful with sprays and emotes, but all it took was some crossovers to undo all of their progress. But if there's one way to show how creative kids can be, it's this. I mean, strict parents could buy Superman and Ali for Christmas just for little Timmy to troll them. Now, while most of these controversies have been understandable, there's one school in the UK that took things a little too far. In July 2018, the principal sent a letter to parents about the dangers of dancing. It said, "Fortnite is a safeguarding concern and will be logged as such. Children in our school have been using these dances to surround and intimidate other children." So you might be wondering what kind of dance could be that evil and scary, and well, it was revealed to be the floss. If you think that's embarrassing, Fortnite themselves were humiliated with the release of a skin that people are still talking about to this day. Fans quickly noticed the unique feature that was suspiciously left out of the patch notes when the Calamity skin was released. As soon as this was pointed out, Epic Games deleted it and called it an embarrassing mistake. But the feature was way too specific to be an accident, and then history repeated itself in 2022. Evie, a Battle Pass skin, was the focus of a secret update where Epic changed the size of her chest. I thought no one would notice, but were proven wrong instantly and changed her back to normal a week later. There's also been some shady practices going on over the years, which make all the lawsuits a little less surprising. It first started with the release of Gunner in 2019, a cute dog who seemed innocent on the surface, but fans called a total scam. This backbling cost 1,500 V-Bucks, which is reasonable, until you realize the design was almost identical to Bonesy from the Battle Pass. They just added a logo to the bandana and a yellow mask and then called it a day. Now Epic has been called out for making reskins hundreds of times, and parents are concerned. Imagine if your kid asked you to buy the Venom skin, and then a few months later he asked you to buy the Venom skin.
What?
I don't want you playing. No.
Anything!
At this point, anything in the game could scare parents. My personal favorite is a post that says, "My son wants to download Fortnite, but I've heard people chugging on there, and I don't feel comfortable with him being exposed to alcohol." It's a little ridiculous, but did you know that drinking and smoking is technically in Fortnite? Not from having one too many shield potions, it's because Epic messed up. Sometimes they use models from Save the World, which is pretty mature compared to BR, and so because of this, we get things like cigarettes on the map or signs telling us not to drink. That has been 15 times Fortnite upset parents. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.